Hello guys, I hope you are doing well. Now today I want to go through this pressure toolkit practice session with you guys. Basically a few exercises where we look at chart examples, and specifically with the pressure toolkit and with CVD, we will try and predict if price is going to go up or if it's going to go down. Now order flow can predict price, and you can use it in many ways to see if price will continue going upwards or if it's going to continue going downwards. I want to go through the visual signals from the pressure toolkit and from CVD, and I want you guys to analyze these signals and see if you can predict if price is going to move upwards or if it's going to move downwards. So this is the first exercise. Now I should probably mention that this is NQ, and this is where the market opens. This big candle is where the volatility comes in and the high volume comes in. So at this point, I want you guys to analyze this chart, look at the CVD and look at these signals, and please try and predict if this is going to go up or down. So if you need to pause the video, please do so now. And let's scroll down to our result. So if you said that the price is going to go up, then you would have been right. I think this was quite a simple one. I think it was quite obvious that price was going to go up. Now it should be said that this is market open. So this is only like a minute into market open. It's really unpredictable. I usually don't even trade in these scenarios, but this was a very strong buying signal. Now we should probably dig into this. So price was already uptrending. We had some bullish absorption down here, a lot of aggressive buying pre-market open. When market opened, we got a reaction from a resistance level. This is absorption line resistance, which caused the price to pull back. We had some more bearish absorption here, but then we got some bullish absorption right here. So a lot of passive buying came in at this point. And it should be said that the delta is extremely strong here. The positive delta is extremely strong. We have barely any negative delta in this little bit of a pullback. So this is telling you that a lot of aggressive buying is going on. The buyers are in control, even in this pullback. So we get some passive buying come in. Directly after that, a lot of aggressive buying comes in. So huge delta candle, a lot of buying clusters here, and then a big cluster of trades represented by this big trade signal. So basically all bullish signals at this point. And using this delta as confirmation, it's pretty clear that this is going to continue upwards, and that's exactly what happened. So if you said that the market was going to go up, you would have been right, and great job on that one. So let's move on to the second exercise. And here we are. So this is actually a continuation of the previous scenario where we had the pump. That was this pump right here. And we are now right here. So please pause the video if you need to take a look at this, analyze it, and see if you can tell which direction the price is going to go next. So let's scroll down to our answer. And if you said that the price is going to go down, you would have been correct. Now this one was difficult, I won't lie. It's quite hard to predict from this point that the price is going to go down, but there are some signs that should have jumped out at you in this case. Now, if you did notice this divergence in delta, where you can see price actually made a higher high at this point, this is one of the signs that predicts reversals, right? Price made a higher high here, and the delta did not make a higher high. It actually just stayed level. But what this represents is a lack of buying activity. The aggressive buyers are starting to become exhausted here, right? Because there's barely any buying activity in this area, but price did go up and the delta stayed stagnant. So this is showing you that the buyers are slowing down. That is a warning sign that there may be a reversal coming up. The next sign that's noteworthy is this reaction from resistance. So this is our absorption lines levels. And we clearly got a reaction there. Price hit that level and bounced back. And on the very next candle, we got really aggressive selling with a big selling trade, a cluster of aggressive orders. So clearly the bearish signs are coming in. We got that delta divergence, got a reaction at resistance, and a lot of selling. Would I take this position? Would I go short here? I don't think I would, because at this point, the delta is still uptrending. The trend is going up. Yes, there's a reaction at resistance, but I don't see any passive selling at this point. I only see aggressive selling. And with this really bullish delta, and the delta divergence wasn't so strong, it would be very hard for me to go short here. But either way, you can see how some order flow signs did tell us that price was going to move down here. So let's go on to the next one, guys. Here's exercise 3. So please pause the video again if you need to, and try and predict if price is going to go up or down here, guys. Okay, let's move on to the answer. So price did go upwards, guys. So this was another tricky one because the delta and the price was downtrending. Price was going down. The delta is actually pretty aggressively dropping here, but there are some bullish signs in this picture here that I hope you guys noticed. First of all, we have a support level here, and this is the previous swing lows. So as price approaches this support level, we got absorption straight away on this candle. And another thing to note on these candles is that the delta is actually positive. So these are red candles. This means price went downward, but the delta is starting to become green, which is positive delta, meaning there's more buyers than sellers. That's just a change in sentiment. Something in this area is going on where buyers are stepping in. We clearly have absorption and we have some buying activity through delta. So that's, first of all, that's interesting, right? And at these levels, these are notable, prominent support and resistance levels. We're always going to look for reactions at these levels. So following that, we got more absorption. So we got 2 more instances of absorption at the exact same level. We got some aggressive buying coming in. Again, it would be very hard for me to listen to this signal. I would not enter long here, but the price did end up going up because we got all this absorption at the exact same level, which happens to be a support level. And we got some aggressive buying. The delta starts to increase at this point. So this price did go upward, but I probably wouldn't take this long position. But nonetheless, if you said up, you would have got that one right. So good job, guys. Let's move on to the next one. So this is exercise 4. This is going to be our final one. And I want you guys to analyze this one. If you need to pause the video again, please do so. Okay, guys, let's see what the answer is. Scroll down. So the price did go downward, guys, in this one. And I hope you guys got that one right. Again, I think this exercise was a little bit easier, and I hope you guys know why. But the main reason is we hit a prominent level, which is the daily value area high. And this is from the volume profile. We got multiple signals of absorption at this prominent level, bearish absorption. So price goes up to this level, and then we get all these signals of absorption. Clearly there's some liquidity up here. There's passive selling going on. And another thing to note is at the end of this bull move, we got big bullish trades, which if you watched my previous videos, represents buying exhaustion. So a lot of buyers have been exhausted at this point already. That's a red flag. You should exit any long if you are long. And then we get absorption, and every time price tries to retest this value area high, we get bearish absorption. 1, 2, and 3. And this is trapped buyers. If you didn't know, this is a trapped buyer signal. Now, directly after this signal, we get pretty strong aggressive selling. This is a good pressure bubble formation, but you might say there's bullish absorption here too. That is true. There is bullish absorption here. So to confirm all of this, what we want to look at is the delta, and the delta is going downward at this point. So we've got bear signs up here. We're at a prominent level where there's going to be reactions, and then we have aggressive sellers stepping in. So this is all bear bias. It's at a prominent level. Yes, it's at the end of an uptrend, and the delta was going up here, but then the delta started to go down. We got multiple points of absorption at a prominent level where reversals always happen. And then we got our confirmation with the delta and the aggressive orders coming in. So if you took a short position here, it would have been a good short as long as you had a good stop loss above this absorption level, because price did try and retest that value area high. So this was actually a good entry, you know, as long as your stop loss was up here, you would not have gotten stopped out and you would have got a good profit. And price did go down. So if you did say down, good job. I think that was more of a clearer example. And if you notice, the delta is completely weak in this example. So if you were short at this point, right, and this price went up, back up to the value area high, if you look at this CVD down here, the positive delta is almost non-existent. So if you are at this point where price is going up and your P&L is negative and you're thinking, oh, I should get out of this trade, well, this delta would confirm to me that price is still going down, because this is completely non-existent positive delta, super bearish, and that's exactly what happened. Price did go down. Now, to take profit in this example, a good area would be this prominent level. This is actually the point of control, the daily point of control. I didn't label it, but this is the daily point of control. This is an area where reactions happen. So this would be a good time to exit. In this case, that's where we exited. But also this swing low is a good area to get out too. So for taking profit, you always want to take profit at these levels where reactions happen and potential reversals happen. And as you can see, there's some bullish absorption at this support level. So clearly there was some passive buying and liquidity here. But that'll actually be the end of the exercise. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you took something from it. If you want to get access to this pressure toolkit, this is an indicator that's available on the ATAS trading platform. So to get access, please visit our website. The link will be in the description. But again, please like, comment, subscribe, and guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.